Hello and welcome to the 11th episode of Football Analysis. Today I'm going to be talking you through the Swansea Newcastle game at Liberty City Stadium, which is of course Swansea Stadium. Today I've got a game which should have been a bit of a one-sided affair but actually went the other way. Just before we get into the video, I'm going to give you a bit of a disclaimer. This is not a highlights video, so I won't be showing any of the goals as in real football footage, things like that. And if you don't want to know the final score, if you looking forward to watching Match of the Day or something like that, another highlight show later in the evening, then I will be disclosing the final score. Today, as I said, I'm bringing you the Swansea Newcastle game from Liberty City Stadium, and to start it all off, it was a bit of what should have been a one-sided affair but happened to go the other way. So it only took until the 5th minute for Newcastle to in fact take the lead, and it was P.Cissé who's in the edge of the penalty area and scores its bottom left of the goal, putting them 1-0 ahead. It was quite a meaty affair overall, with both keepers having to make a fair amount of saves. However, one keeper was a lot more busy than the other. I'm going to give you the stats at the end of the game, but Swansea, possession wise as well as corners and shots wise, were all over Newcastle. So if you looked at this from a statistics point of view, you'd think that Swansea without a doubt should not have lost this game, which in fact they did. For Swansea, I'm not going to lie, they have done terribly well this season. Along with Newcastle, they're not what you'd probably consider the bigger teams in the Premiership, with Swansea, being relatively new. But Newcastle, I think they're up to fifth now after that win, with Chelsea having a game in hand. So they did take the surprise 3-point win. So yeah, they scored after the 5th minute, and kind of, you're thinking, okay, fair enough. But up until the 45th minute, it wasn't much in the way of drama that happened. Obviously, shots going in, corners, crosses. There was Mike Williamson got booked on the 39th minute. But so that was the first half, and then in the second half, there's quite a few substitutions going on, a couple for each side. But obviously, Swansea were trying to build on the momentum which they had. Overall, throughout the game, they racked up a whopping 68% possession over the 94 minutes in which this lasted, and to have that kind of possession and lose the game is a little unfortunate, I would say, because that's absolute domination by any standards. I'm an Arsenal fan and we normally have possession, but we don't have it to that extent. In the 68th minute, P.Cissé again had a cheeky little chip over the Newcastle keeper to put Newcastle 2-0 ahead, and that was kind of the how the scoreline would end. But from a Swansea point of view, it's kind of disappointing because they were on a bit of a roll, and as you can tell through what I've read about this, they should have without a doubt won it. They, over the whole period of the game, they had 19 shots with 13 being on target, so that's a pretty good ratio. So the keeper was of course very, very busy in the Newcastle nets, whereas Newcastle didn't have a bad ratio, but they only had 5 shots on target, with 4 of those they had 5 shots overall, with 4 of those being on target. But obviously they only needed 2 chances from the man P.Cissé in order to put them ahead. So if you have enjoyed, please possibly favourite this and subscribe for future episodes. And if you're looking for the Moa project, it's going to be uploaded later this evening, because I decided I wanted to do a football analysis for it. And I will be doing a couple more of these over the weekend with the Saturday and Sunday games. So I'll see you guys later.